Hi, my name is Robin, and I'm going to share with you my juicing journey. I'm juicing because I'm fat, sick, and nearly dead, if you've seen the documentary. But thanks to my sister Gigi, she showed it to me, and I really enjoyed it. I have to juice because, well, let me take you back a little bit. Back in 2000, I tore my left shoulder, and about 6 months later, I tore my right shoulder. I tore my left shoulder at work. I had surgery. Um, it re-tore, and right after surgery, I got blood clots in my lungs. I was in the hospital for 30 days. And then I was walking, and the sidewalk was messed up, and I fell. Trying to protect my left arm, I tore my right arm. During all that time, though, for the last 25 years, I became a diabetic and had high blood pressure. Along with having two torn shoulders, arthritis moved in, and then I decided that the weight was too much for me. My highest weight at that time was 306 pounds. I decided to get a VBG, that's the banding of the stomach. I got that, I believe, in 2006. And in 9 months, I went from 306 pounds to 225 pounds. Felt pretty good. Felt really good. Then, in 2008, I was working a transit driver. I tore my knee. I did more than tear. It was really pretty bad. So for about a year, they tried to help me work with it, and they finally told me I need to get a knee replacement. Well, I'm not going to go for that right now. However, at the same time, about a year about a year and a half after I tore my knee, I went to go look for a job, and I realized that my eyes was bothering me. That's why I'm wearing glasses now. I went to the eye doctor, and in 2009, I believe, I had to get eye surgery. And no, in 2009 I got laser work. 2010 I got eye surgery. I had 5 eye surgeries so far and countless laser surgeries. So my eyes are pretty bad right now, but I'm not totally blind, but they're pretty bad. So besides having 2 torn shoulders, I have to get a knee replacement. My eyes are bad, and I had fibroids where I was put into the hospital for a while because I lost much blood. That was a very serious, critical moment for me. And all this happened in a period of 3.5 years. During that time, my weight went from 225 to 262. Back up there again. So that's why I say I'm fat, sick, and nearly dead. I got to pull the weight off of me. So I decided to juice. And there's a lot to it when it comes to juicing. The first thing you need to do is to really get away and really meditate. I don't care if it's away. I went away to a hotel room, or if it's in your room, or wherever your quiet space is. You need a quiet space to really make sure that this is what you want to do. You can't just say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to start juicing. You have to mentally prepare yourself for this. You also have to talk to your family. If you have children, ask your sister, mother, cousin, brother, grandma, husband, or somebody to feed the kids for the next 3 to 4 days so that you can concentrate fully on your juicing. And when I say concentrate, you're going to need some downtime because it's not easy to do this. You're going from eating food to actually juicing. But let me back up a little bit. Before you do that, before you start your juicing, for a whole week straight, you should eat raw fruit and vegetables for a whole week and then start juicing. But before you actually start juicing, then you need to talk to your family members and ask for help. If you just have a husband like I do, talk to him and maybe he could go over to mom's house or cook for himself or bring something in for the next 4 days. because you're going to need your rest. You're going to be tired. You're going to have a headache because your body will be detoxing. So to get all the waste out, you need to have your quiet time. Very, very important. I did. And I rest. I did. I rest for a good while. And it was good for me. The second day I got a headache. And the third day I rest. The fourth day I felt pretty good. I went to the doctors just to weigh myself. And in 4 days I lost 6 pounds. After that, I continued to juice. I was getting better every day. Except for one thing. About the 8th day, I started feeling weak. And being that I told you I have high blood pressure and I'm a diabetic, I started getting dizzy. When I walk, anything I did, I had to keep sitting down. So it dawned on me that it might be my medication, my high blood pressure medicine. And it was. So I took myself off of it. The very next day I had to go to New York. And I know I had to walk around, so I said instead of taking it in the morning, I'll take it at night. Well, I went to New York, had an excellent time. If my knee wasn't bad, I could have ran, believe me. I enjoyed walking around. I didn't feel like I was going to faint or anything. Came home that night. I felt so good, I still didn't take the pills. So I called my doctor the next day and told him what happened, and I had to make an appointment to go see him. It was going to take about a week, which was cool with me, because I still wanted to juice. And Walgreens Drugstore has a special. They have a special where you can go there and get your blood pressure taken for free. So I'm like, well, in the meantime, I'll continue to juice and I'll go to Walgreens. And then when I go to my doctor, I'll just let him know, what the pressure is. And I did that. So I juiced and I went to my doctor. Actually, it was about maybe 2 weeks later. And when I got there, he was so amazed. He said, wow, you really lost a lot of weight. By then, I believe it was 13 days altogether with me juicing. And in 13 days, I dropped 16 pounds. He said that, my doctor told me, he said, when you came in today, I was going to put you on insulin because your sugar over the last 3 months was high. Well, I'm so glad he didn't do that. My pressure when he took it was 132 over, I think it was 84. A little high, but it was okay. So he decided to put me on the lowest dose of blood pressure medicine there was. Cool with me. I took it to the drugstore, got the medicine, put it in the cabinet, and it's still there. I never took it because I kept juicing. Then I went to Walgreens, I got my pressure taken, and it was lower. So that's where I'm at now. I want to share this with you because people don't know that once you start juicing, it's important to really relax, rest, get yourself together. Stay in contact with your doctor. That's a must. So he can monitor you, especially if you have high blood pressure or any kind of illness. Stay in touch with your doctor so you can be monitored. But still, you can choose. The best thing to do is to find out what are you juicing. I was on the internet for so many hours looking at everybody's video, and there was this one young lady, and she said that she was juicing for 30 days, and the first 2 weeks she lost 14 pounds. She said the last 2 weeks she didn't lose anything, and she said the reason why she didn't know. So what I did was I looked back on her journey, and she was juicing like maybe an orange and a banana, pineapple and strawberry, stuff like that, but she didn't have any vegetables. You would want to juice as many vegetables as you can because it's important. And then put you an apple in, or 2 apples, so that you won't have that veggie taste. It will cut the veggie taste. Because I hate vegetables, I really do. Hate is a strong word. But the only times I really ate greens is when I had potato salad and fried chicken, or string beans with potatoes and ham. Those are the kind of vegetables I like. But now, I juice beets, cucumbers, carrots, celery. Not only do I use it, but every time I juice, I sneak it into my grandkids' food. Like I made them brownies. And I juiced spinach and blueberries and flax seeds. And they didn't even know it. They loved it. I made spaghetti, and with the spaghetti, I juiced carrots and I put it in the tomato sauce, and they never knew it. My grandbaby liked oodles of noodles, so I cut the seasoning because there's a lot of salt in it. I don't put that whole pack in. And then I put carrots in her oodles of noodles. I also made her another one, and I juiced spinach, put spinach in it. And she said, Grandma, why is my oodles of noodles green? I said, well, what is your favorite color? She said, green and pink. She's only 3. I said, I made you some green oodles and noodles. And she gave me a big kiss. And she loved it. But it was full of spinach. So, it's important to share your juicing not only for yourself, but with your family. I'm going to come back later and tell you a few more things. But I have to go right now. So thank you for watching. And keep juicing. Bye-bye.